Welcome everyone to General Manager's Corner. Today we're here with a special guest, Mr. Jim Story, General Manager of Pensacola Country Club. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Howard.
I'll kind of want to get into your past experience. You having worked at Colleton and Ansley and now at Pensacola, what have you seen are some of the differences between the clubs or similarities in how the club members socialize together?
Yeah, probably the biggest thing I've seen over the years is we've become more casual. The environments are now really the feature. You know, years ago, the first clubhouse that I was involved with building was up at Chattahoochee in Gainesville, Georgia, and it was more formal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the focal point for the members was the fine dining,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the ballroom spaces. Now it's all about family, it's all about casual, and it's all about capturing the special view or the special character of the area.
Right. A lot of times when clubs are trying to address their F&B issues, they have to come up with creative solutions. Can you give an example of maybe an interesting F&B problem that you had and how you creatively solved that?
Well, the biggest F&B problem that I've encountered is there at Pensacola Country Club. Generally, you'll build the kitchen in the center, and it's all about service.
Mm-hmm.
And working with Camacho, I've worked with Camacho on 7 projects, and he has a great talent for taking the design features that we want and building it in a kitchen that functions. Currently, we can put 8 a la carte plates up in the window at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So, chop night last week, we did 104 covers. So you have to get very creative about how the orders go back and how they come out and how it flows.
Right.
So to me, the kitchen is got to be, even though it's overlooked often, it's got to be one of the focal points in any design.
Mm-hmm. When you look back at clubs and what their focal point was before, a lot of clubs were foundationally based on golf. That was like a very integral part of country clubs. Now as clubs are moving towards lifestyle centers, so to speak, what do you see as are some of the key amenities beyond golf that clubs are asking for?
Oh, you know, to me, it's family oriented. It's the pool complexes. It's, you know, getting into the racket sports with pickleball. It's having the youth center close enough to the dining spaces where mom and dad can bring the kids out. It's really gone back to years ago where Dad would go play golf, 18 holes in the morning. Mom would play tennis. Kids would be at the pool. Then they'd all meet for dinner.
Right.
You know, it's getting now where clubs are back to being the social center of a family. There was a time period there where golf was king, you know, and Dad paid the initiation fee to go spend Saturday with his buddies and Wednesdays, and it's not that way anymore. It's family oriented.
Mm-hmm. And with families, you know, the young members are really what clubs are trying to get and attract to the club. It's really the future of clubs. What are the biggest hurdles that you see as far as the clubs that you've been at and the club you're at, as far as like attracting this next generation of members?
It's really engagement. You know, getting the kids engaged with the youth coordinator, having programs that they're excited about. I mean, we instituted programs, whether it be the haunted house or cooking making or puppet shows or arts and crafts, but having something special. And one of the things, you've been on the property at Pensacola, we have that huge land over by the tennis and fitness center.
Mm-hmm.
So we set up field days where they come out and have all kinds of different activities.
Right.
So it's start with the kids. If you capture them, the families will be there.
Got it. And then one last question, you know, with Pensacola being such a unique destination, what have you done that's something that's local to the area with Pensacola and infused that into the DNA of the club?
Probably a couple of the things we've done is they have a Frank Brown festival there, which is singer and songwriters.
Mm-hmm.
So we bring in singer-songwriters periodically throughout the year from Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big part of it. We have outings to like the Wahoo baseball games. We have a real tie into the arts community. We have an arts festival every year on number 18 where all the local artists come out and enjoy, you know, the surroundings and do it in a private setting where members can see their art up close and personal.
Got it. Well, great insight, and thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Howard.
Okay, take care.
Take care.